There are plenty of issues that you can point out for these cars, for honestly for any generation, but there's one major issue that I found that I needed to fix almost immediately, and that's the exhaust. I did not record at all getting the unbolting the exhaust and getting it out, because there's so many videos that do it and there's instructions how to do it when that comes with the exhaust, but I did not realize how difficult it is to get these exhausts out of here because of the design. You have to really angle them out of there, and I just don't have a high enough jack for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them off the mufflers, because I'm not gonna use these exhausts after I get the factory ones off of here. I'm not gonna use these anymore, so we're gonna cut these off, and then we're going to install the new exhaust at my dad's house. So we're gonna drive the Corvette straight piped all the way down to Joplin, 120 miles. For the first time ever, we actually have safety glasses on. Bent it. There we go. That gets the muffler off nice and easy. And that means we can just hook that right out there. That's the easiest way to get these off. Easiest way to get those off. Okay, I think we're gonna change the blade out. It's looking a little broken. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful cut. Look how clean that is. Oh man, that's way better than the first one. All right, factory exhaust has been removed. Now I'm not gonna use this again, but I am gonna keep this shit because you never know. Never know when you might want to fab up some exhaust for something else, or what you might be able to do with it, but I am gonna keep it. Putting this exactly where it belongs. All right, now to get this thing back on the ground. You can see our driveway is not perfectly level because one wheel is hanging up in the air and one wheel is actually, you know, on the ramp as it should be. Good note, the ramp is not nearly enough height to get that exhaust up, unless you cut it. Actually, before we get this on the ramps, we're gonna get this sway bar back on. I'm not confident in this whatsoever. I don't know where that damn 18 went. I had it with everything else. I don't want to round that off. Sometimes. What's on the back side? I need to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's 35 foot-pounds, but we'll see. I have a book. This side's the one that's only relying on the jack stand. It's a little more sketchy. I also don't reckon hand tightening this will be the spec. Where'd my glasses go? I'll figure it out. Okay, sway bar on, so that'll be a little bit better for our drive all the way down to Joplin. Now, we're just gonna, oh shit, now we're just gonna get this car back on the ground so we can start it and drive it all the way. Ooh. I don't like that. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. There we go. Put that out from under there. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh. Alright. Might be time for a new jack. Alright, now we're gonna start this thing with the straight pipes. It's missing a lot of pipe now, so I don't know how loud this is gonna be, but we'll find out. Exhaust in the trunk. This is so loud. It drones horrible. I figured it would, but this is way worse than I expected. As long as I keep it below 2,000 RPMs, it doesn't drone too terrible. So I think I think we'll be good. The Corvette does really good for highway speeds, so.
Meat stick, fatty, big meaty meat sticks, made with grass-fed beef, tender cuts of pork, and 13 grams of protein.
Fucking obnoxious. I think now would be a good time to mention I absolutely hate straight pipes. I don't like when people have straight pipes. Not that I'm not gonna say anything to you if you have them, but I think they sound terrible and they're obnoxiously loud and not in a good way. And they, I hate everything about them. I hate the exhaust valve click. I hate the way it like warbles. I hate how much it drones, and it's just like there's no like good resonance to it. So I don't like straight pipes, but it's funny when I do it. It's funny when I do it. I can't hear a fucking thing after that. We are about a quarter of the way through the drive. The noise is getting more tolerable as time goes on, just because I'm used to the constant note in my ear. But what's more obnoxious at this point is the vibrating. It's not bad, it just subtly vibrates your foot while you're driving. And so it almost makes it go to sleep. I've been in cars with worse vibration than this, so it's not terrible. But it's just barely there. You notice it. Your foot starts falling asleep. But other than that, it's going pretty good. The fuel economy isn't really affected. I wasn't sure if it would give worse gas mileage, but it's actually doing fine. Still getting about 33 miles to the gallon at 1800 RPM. So it's not bad. It's doing pretty good, all things considered. Officially at the halfway point. I'm pretty used to the sound now. I don't really notice it as much. Like, it's still there, but since after listening to it for a while, you kind of get used to hearing it. So at this point, it's not that bad. I'm just kind of cruising in my Corvette down the Joplin, but it is still obnoxiously loud. And anytime I get on it, it kind of resets. It's like, but it's not that bad. I already know whenever I get there, I shut the car off, my ears are going to be ringing, and everything's going to be sounding a little weird because I'm used to everything being muffled and kind of drowned out. But in the meantime, it's not so bad. And I think the last hour is gonna go perfectly fine. So, see. All right, we have made it to Joplin. Not too bad. There are a couple exits I had to make where I slowed down and had to get back up to speed, and that deafened me. But other than that, you know, it's going pretty good, all things considered, you know. So I'll tell you one thing I'm reminded all the time is I need to get rid of this 1 to 4 skip that they put in these cars. I think the Dodge Vipers had them too, but they had them in the C4s and C5s. I'm not sure about the C6, but they have the C4 and C5, and it was for fuel economy, but it doesn't really fix anything because you're going from first to fourth, and it bogs down. You're only getting like 6 miles to the gallon because you're lugging it in fucking 4th gear. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure out how to get rid of that, but. Yeah. Other than that, the drive's going pretty good. We'll be at Dad's house any minute. If you rev an LS motor 3 times, wrenching with ray appears.
What the hell?
I cut the mufflers off.
I was trying to take a nap.
Told you it works like magic.
What the hell is that? An old farm truck? Jesus criminy.
Cut the mufflers off it.
Cut the mufflers off of it?
Cut the mufflers off.
Oh my gosh. All right, this is Logan's Corvette. Really nice car. I don't know who did this welding on the exhaust, but please put down the welder or go to your local trade school and learn how to weld. Oh, it moved. Still look all right? Not like you can't.
Super easy install. You just slide this pipe up through there, and then you'll just tighten those bolts down. This hooks straight on, no welding needed. It's got these clamps on it, and then you just slide this metal piece up here. I put it in the top one, and then it'll be pretty level. Didn't adjust it at all. This is how it came out just to start with. So it's pretty level. It's pretty level.
rev it a couple times.
For fun, we're gonna do a quick size comparison of the mufflers and the tips real quick. I mean, just look at that. Even look at the difference in mufflers. See how freaking humongous that thing is compared to the new Borla S types. The sound is night and day too. It sounds so much better. It's not too loud either. It's got a really smooth sound. Idle, it's pretty bearable. At highway speeds, it's perfectly fine, no droning at all. But then whenever you open up the throttle, that's when it really gets loud. But it also just sounds really good. Like I said, it's super smooth.